I've had this pen for a year today. I just realized it. And it's a Kaweco or Keko, I cannot pronounce it. But it's a German pen, and I love German pens. And when I bought it from Kansas City, and the guy that sold it to me said, "This is an amazing pen for the money." And I have to agree. It's a nice feed, a black nib. It's kind of bouncy, you know. I like that it takes this many turns. Try and do this all with one hand. There's a converter, of course. And I like this pen a whole lot. It really writes. Depending on the ink, it can leak. I've had some issues with that, but over the year that I've had this pen, I can't say anything bad about it. You know, Kaweco with the Sport, or in this model, which is more of a full-size pen, they're not very expensive pens. They probably run about $20-$25. You can get into money with them, but they're reliable and they're a good writer. And if you have to just tune the nib a little bit, you know, you can do that. But really, you don't have to. I love this a lot. I go between not using it because it's such a plain pen and going back to the ones that are beautiful. And then I always catch myself going back and saying, wow, you know, this pen really writes beautifully. Because it's a German nib. You know, you're always stuck usually with the Bach or the Yohos or the uh, Jinhaos or Kaikulu nibs in the number 6. But when you get to this nib, it's such a classic. It's such a pure, really beautiful classic. I don't know if it'll focus there. And this is, of course, the autumn summer version of it. Kansas City. Penn Outpost, I believe it's called. Really great place to buy from.